worship don't cost you nothing, it really don't mean nothing. Y'all slow. If your worship don't cost you nothing, it don't. If your worship don't cost you nothing, listen, your worship ought to be so extravagant, and you ought to come up in here and don't care if you get your expensive dress wrinkled, if your tie's to the side, if your weave and your wig turns around. God, you've been too good for me. I don't care how I look. I don't care what folks say. You've been good to me. I wish I had some worshipers in the house. Oh, somebody help me worship God. Listen. It should be whatever it takes. That's why there is no way. See, what has happened is we have put a value not only on our worship, but we also have put a value on the worship of somebody else. So we sit in the seat of judgment and we see people worshiping and praise God. And our own little sanctimonious religious self, we'll make the conclusion it don't take all that. You don't know what it takes. You don't know what God has done for me. You don't know what God has brought me out from. You wasn't there when I almost died on drugs. You wasn't there when I almost got killed in that accident. You wasn't there when everybody walked out on me, and yet God was still there. I dare somebody to give him some praise and worship right now. Your worship ought to cause you something. Oh, God, help me.